Dear Professor and faculty member, my name is Sukma Meganova Effendi. I'm a doctoral student in Raja Mangala University of Technology, Tanyaburi. I want to present my homework about microcontroller using Arduino Uno for servo motor. This is the outcome of this homework, a program that can operate three servo motors to rotate into three different angles for each motor: 0 degree, 90 degree, and 180 degree, using two buttons interfacing in quick sub to rotate into left or right direction. Like in this picture, this is the real circuit that made in this homework. What is servo motor? This is the servo motor that I use in this homework. I use SG90. A servo motor is a closed-loop system that uses position feedback to control its motion and final position. There are many types of servo motors, and their main feature is the ability to precisely control the position of their shaft. They are simple to connect and control because the motor driver is built right into them. From this picture, we can see industrial servo motor use high precision encoder for position feedback, while RC or hobby servos use potentiometer. The feedback is compared to the target position, and the controller adjusts the motor to minimize the error and align with the target. This is the servo motor closed loop system. This is the target position, and then this is the subtraction from the position sensor, the feedback system, and then the controller will minimize the error, and then put into the motor gears, and then get the actual position, and then it will cycling until get the actual position same with the target position. And in this picture, this is the servo motor that used in industrial servo motor. This is the RC or hobby servo. This is the stepper motor construction. There are four main components inside of a hobby servo. This is the DC motor, a DC motor with high speed and low torque. And then this is a gearbox with 60 RPM and high torque, and a potentiometer with a variable voltage and relative to and the angle, and a control circuit. This one, this is integrated edge bridge. The DC motor is high speed and low torque, but the gearbox reduces the speed to around 60 RPM and at the same time increases the torque. This is the stepper motor working principle. From this picture with a closed servo motor closed loop system, the potentiometer is mounted on the motor output shaft, producing a voltage proportional to the shaft's angle. This voltage is compared to a signal line voltage in the control circuit, and an edge bridge adjusts the motor's direction until the signal matches, ensuring precise position control. And then you can see in this picture, a servo motor is controlled by 50 Hz pulse, 1 every 20 milliseconds, where the pulse width determines its angular position, typically within a 180 degrees range. Generally, pulse with 1 millisecond duration correspond to 0 degrees position. This one, 0 degrees position, and 1.5 millisecond duration to 90 degrees, and 2 millisecond or 2.5 milliseconds to 180 degrees. Some brands may support wider pulse range like 1.5 millisecond to 2.5 millisecond, allowing for slight variation in control. This is the hardware that used in this homework. The first is microcontroller Arduino Uno, servo motor SG90, jumper, cable USB to printer, and the protoboard. This is the specification of servo motor. I use servo motor SG90. Like in this picture, there are 3 pins, like shown in this table. For the pin 1 in brown wire color, this is for ground, and pin 2 in red wire color, this is for power plus 5 volt, and then pin 3, the orange wire color, this is for PWM signal is given in through this wire to drive the motor. And then the feature of this servo motor, operating voltage is plus 5 volt typically. The torque is 2.5 kilogram per centimeter. The operating speed is 0.1 second per 60 degree. Gear type is plastic. And the rotation is 0 until 180 degree. And the weight of motor is 9 gm, and the package includes gear horns and screw. And this is the wiring diagram of the circuit. This is the real circuit. The first is for servo motor SG90 connected to the Arduino. For the servo 1, servo 2, servo 3, servo 1 in pin 1 in the brown wire color. For servo 1, servo 2, pin 1, servo 3, all is connected to the pin ground Arduino Uno. And then for the pin 2, red wire color in servo 1, pin 2 in servo 2, and pin 2 in servo 3, also all connected to the pin 5 volt in Arduino Uno. And then pin 3, the orange wire color in servo 1 is connected to the pin D9 Arduino Uno. And then pin 3 servo 2 connected to the pin D10 Arduino Uno. And then pin 3 servo 3 connected to the pin D11 Arduino Uno. And then this is the wire diagram that I'm using FreeSync. The hardware is only Arduino Uno, and this is the port to connect it to the computer using USB cable to printer, and this is the 3 servo motors. For each pin VCC in servo motor connected to the pin 5 volt in Arduino Uno, and each pin ground servo motors connected to the pin ground Arduino Uno. And then for pin out servo motor 1 connected to the pin T9 in Arduino, and then for servo motor 2 the out is connected to the pin T10 Arduino, and then the out pin out servo motor 3 connected to the pin D11. And the software that used in this homework, I'm sorry, I forget to adding the others. The first is Arduino IDE version 2.3.2 with the library servo.s, and then the second is Visual Studio for making the C# code. And then I will show the code. The first is in Arduino IDE. This is the first is define the baud rate using 91,600. I'm sorry, this is the baud rate using 9600, and this is the library servo.s, and this part is initialize 3 servo object, and then this is for initialize the instruction from Visual Studio, and this is the setup function. This is for initialize serial communication baud rate and output pin for 3 servo motor. For servo 1 using pin D9, servo 2 using pin D10, and servo 3 using pin D11. And then in this part, this is loop function. This is for control 3 servo motors from QC sub button signal using switch case method to rotate in clockwise and counterclockwise direction, or left and right direction. This is for case 1, and this is for case 0. And then I will show the code in Visual Studio. This is the form designer that I made. This is a label. I give the name 3RC servo. This is also a label for the color. When I click the button, turn left or turn right. And then this is also the label for showing the COM port that active. And then this is the button connect. This is button RC servo for turn left, and then this is button RC servo for turn right. And this is the text box, and this is the combo box. You can make this. And then after that, this is the program. This is a program is a Windows Phone application that sends data to a serial port, specifically control 3 servo motors to rotate into left or right direction. In this part, this is for serial port setup. The serial port is selected from available port, and the program opens the selected port for communication. And then the name of the COM port will shown in the combo box. And then in this button one click, this is from this button, you can see the name. Button 1 is for the button connect. Button, the name for button connect is button 1, this one. Then when I click the RC servo turn left button, the name is button 2. And then when I click the button RC servo turn right, the name is button 3. I will back to the code. For the button 1, this is for button connect. This is for connect between the Visual Studio C#, the GUI, with between the Arduino IDE, and then open the port, and after that, this is for button 2. Button 2 is for giving instruction turn left. You can see here, this is used for send signal 1. This is the signal 1 to the Arduino board, and the Arduino will running the code for switch case 1. Switch case 1. It means send the signal to the motor, forwarded in left direction, and change the text box color in red color. And then for button 3, this is for turn right, giving instruction to turn right. Used for send signal 0 to the Arduino board, and the Arduino will running the code for switch case 0. It means sends the signal to the motor forwarded in right direction, and change the text box 1 back color in green color. And then I will show the video experimental. This is the experimental. This is the portrait. This is the library. This is the portrait for communication. And this is the library using servo.h. This is the servo object for 3 motor. This is the setup function for determine the pin that used for output servo. And this is the loop function for giving instruction. Read the signal from GUI in Visual Studio. And this is the instruction for case 1. This is for motor, servo motor 1, servo motor 2, and servo motor 3, 90 degree, and the second 120 degree, and the third is 180 degree. And every motor rotation, there is a delay 2 seconds. Then I will run the Visual Studio. Button connect. This is the designer in Visual Studio, the label, text box, combo box, button connect, button RC servo turn left, button RC servo turn right. Then this is the code. This is the hardware. This is the hardware. This is Arduino Uno. And this is the 3 servo motors. Servo motor 1, servo motor 2, servo motor 3. This will rotate 90 This will rotate 90 degree, 120 degree, and this is 180 degree. Then I connect the cable, USB cable to printer from Arduino to computer. And then I go to the Arduino IDE, choose the board, Arduino Uno, and then the port is COM3. Then upload the program and wait until the compiling is done and uploading is done. And go to the Visual Studio and click Start. And then the GUI, after the GUI is shown, we can see we have to choose the COM port, COM3, then click button connect, then click the RC servo turn left. The back color of text box is red. Then we'll move into rotate to left direction, 90 degree, one. RC servo turn left. We can see here for servo 1, this is rotate 90 degree. For servo 2, this is 120 degree. And servo 3 is 180 degree. Then after that, I click the button RC servo turn left. The text box color change into green. This is rotate to left direction because I click the button turn left. And then I click the button turn right. And then the servo rotate to the right. This is turn left. And then this is turn right. Turn left again. The back color of text box is red. And then turn right. The back color of text box will become green. And rotate to right direction. Then just click stop to stop the program. Okay, this is all my homework. Thank you for watching.